Hi. We made it to huddle with 2 minutes to spare. Things look good for the rest of the week as far as help with volunteers. So we know who our shoppers are. We've got our car loaders. We've got quite a little bit of a line. Do you guys want to take the first two? All right, so a quote. We have to have a quote.
I got one.
I've got one. And then if you want to share yours, Trevor, you're more than welcome. All right. May we all have a vision now and then of a world where every neighbor is a friend. Happy New Year. That was ABBA. But I thought that was just beautiful. Trevor, what was your quote?
It's football season, so I'll say this. You miss 100% of shots, you don't make it.
There you go.
Yeah.
High five. I like that, Trevor. All right. We got work to do. Let's get after it.
Yeah, so it's had a tremendous impact on the community for families like myself who are food insecure, and the friendly volunteers that greet you at the door, and they just make you feel welcome and, not judged. So it's an awesome atmosphere. I like that.
A choice pantry is a pantry that's set up like a grocery store and allows people the ability to come here and shop just like they would a grocery store.
Having a choice pantry is so important because coming and asking for help is difficult, especially when you're facing things like food insecurity or housing issues. Asking for help is hard.
For us, the number one factor that's rolled into that is dignity.
And by allowing people to come here and shop, gives them some choice back in their lives, some control back in their lives to be able to come here.
For us, it's really tied to respect, having a person feel that they've been seen and understood and treated fairly and equitably so that they can get the food that's most personal and most relevant to them.
Trevor really loves being able to help everybody. He loves being able to talk. He loves to tell jokes and just get to know people.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, there you go.
Some Fritos. Oh, yeah. There you go. You're talking to them. You do a lot of cooking, too?
I love to eat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you.
CORA's mission is very simple. It's to feed those in our community who are facing hunger and food insecurity. Our vision truly is a community without hunger.
Last year alone, we accommodated 91,000 visits. That's more than the entire population of Chatham County. It's enough to feed literally every person in Chatham County for at least 1 week.
It's just hard as a single parent trying to make food last.
1 in 7 children face food insecurity in our community.
30 to 35% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away.
Most people agree there's no reason why anybody should go hungry in this country.
The need in Chatham County is vast. It's an interesting dilemma because there's so many great things happening in Chatham County. It's a really vibrant, diverse, and growing community. So with so much growth and with so much good going on, people tend to overlook those that are struggling to pay for their groceries and those who are facing hunger and food insecurity.
CORA has helped my family in very hard times.
CORA nos ayuda, por ejemplo, no trabajo. En mi caso, pues tengo mis hijas que son especiales, tengo 2. Entonces, pues tengo que cuidarlas, por eso no trabajo y cuando me siento en la necesidad de que necesito un poquito de ayuda en la comida, pues me presento aquí a la CORA.
There was a time in my life that I was struggling. I lost my job. And the next day I found out I was pregnant with my son. And there was no place like this in my community. I wish I would see CORA as being a movement across this county, across this state, of how communities can come together and lift people up and treat them with dignity and respect. I'm wearing a bracelet that I found today that we have. It says help without judging. And I think that is so important to what we do. It's the backbone of what we do. Being a new mom and not having enough food for my family was terrifying. And I think that CORA is a place that I hope that if a mother comes in, or a father comes in, or an elderly couple, or someone who's new to this country and they need help, that they can find it here and they feel cared for and loved.
Volunteering at CORA has been a real blessing. Everybody else is here for the same reasons, to express their kindness, to give back, to be very non-judgmental about taking care of our neighbors. It's always more blessed to be able to give than to be on the receiving end.
It's really important to be able to offer food to families who can't afford to go get food. Like I know it's supplemental, so like it helps fill in the gaps that people may have.
One of the things I really believe in is teamwork. People here are very willing to help. The teamwork outside of the volunteers here is terrific too. All the people in the community bringing food in, helping to do food drives, making donations, all of that coming together really makes me feel good every day.
I also really love our long-term vision of creating a community without hunger, and the reason I love it is because I really believe it's achievable.
There's lots of things that go on in people's lives that they don't have control over. But nobody can ever stop us from being kind to each other.